Hello ladies and gents, I am making another Thai dish today and it's going to be a dessert. It is called sweet sticky rice with mangoes. The first time I had eaten this dessert was at a Thai restaurant and it was love at first bite. So today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make it at home. First of all, you'll need some mangoes, and my husband had purchased these champagne mangoes at Costco yesterday. They're about $5 or $6 for a pack of 6 mangoes. I actually prefer these mangoes over the typical reddish greenish mangoes that you see at your regular supermarket. The reddish greenish mangoes, they can be a bit tart and stringy, but the champagne mangoes are sweet and I love to eat them. If there's not a Costco near you, the champagne mangoes are available at most Asian supermarkets, like the 99 Ranch Market, or you can try possibly Trader Joe's. If you just can't find mangoes at all, you can substitute them with maybe some ripe peaches or even fresh pineapples. You'll also need a bag of sweet rice. Sometimes on the label it will also say sticky rice or glutinous rice. I had paid $5.49 for this at the Asian supermarket. I had already used some of the sweet rice to make a Vietnamese chicken sticky rice dish. Remember that video? If you need to know how to cook the sticky rice, please refer back to that video because I had shown you how to make sticky rice using a rice cooker and it's pretty much foolproof. The only thing you're not going to add to the rice cooker is some vegetable oil and chicken seasoning. That's it, but it's going to be cooked the same way as in that video. For this dish, you'll need some coconut milk, a bag of peeled split mung beans, and some pandan leaves. And you can find this in the frozen section at your local Asian market. Sometimes it won't say pandan leaves on there, but it'll say this instead. But if for some reason you can't find the pandan leaves, don't sweat it. Just go ahead and omit them. I have my sweet rice in my rice cooker at this moment, so while that's cooking, let's go ahead and start on the coconut sauce. This can here is 14 ounces, and I poured it into a measuring cup, and it comes to a little bit more than 1.5 cups. So we'll go ahead and pour that into a saucepan. And then we'll need 1 cup of sugar. If you don't want to use 1 cup, you can probably go with half a cup if that's just too much sugar for you. And then we'll need to add half a teaspoon of salt. And I have here about 4 or 5 pandan leaves, and I just basically tied them in a couple of knots so that they can fit into my saucepan. And just throw it all in there. Now let's go ahead and turn the heat to medium. And then we're going to stir this until the sugar is dissolved. Just stand here and constantly stir the sauce. Once the sugar has dissolved, you can go ahead and stop stirring and leave it alone for a little bit until it comes to a simmer. Just occasionally come back and stir it so that make sure it doesn't burn or anything like that. But for the most part, just go ahead and leave it alone and let it come to a simmer. So in about 10 minutes, it should come to a simmer like this. And you can go ahead and turn off the heat. Give it a stir, which is perfect because my sticky rice is also done as well. So like in my other Vietnamese chicken sticky rice video, once the rice cooking switches over to keep warm, let it sit for 5 minutes and then open it up. And fluff up the rice like this. Just kind of stir everything like that. Okay. It's going to be a little sticky. That's why they call it sticky rice. Let's go ahead and unplug the rice cooker. And then add our coconut sauce. Okay, I'm just going to momentarily remove this from the sauce. And then we're going to add this in with the sticky rice. So we'll just slowly pour some in. And both items should be hot because the sticky rice is just done cooking, and so as the coconut sauce. Okay, let's go ahead and pour I think that much should be fine. I have still a little bit left, but let's see here. And just mix everything together. Make sure it's well incorporated. It looks a little bit mushy now, but we're going to cover this for at least 30 minutes to an hour. And the rice should soak up all of the coconut sauce. Okay, I've thrown the pandan leaves back in with the sticky rice, and now I'm just going to cover it. You can use a lid, a plate, some tin foil, whatever you have. And while we're waiting for the sticky rice to do its thing, we can go ahead and roast the mung beans. Grab a pan, pour some of the mung beans in. And you don't need any oil for this because we're going to roast them. That's enough. You can pour in as much as you like. And then just stir them around until they turn golden brown. And in about 5 minutes, they should turn golden brown like this. Now we can go ahead and turn off the heat. Let me take a look. Can you see it there? Okay, we're going to pour this in a bowl and set them aside. Now we're going to make the coconut sauce that goes on top of the sticky rice once it's ready to be served. I'll open up a second can of the coconut milk and pour it into the same pot that we used earlier. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 2 tablespoons of tapioca starch. Let's go ahead and turn the heat to medium. And then stir everything together. You want to stir this constantly. And let's bring this to a simmer. Okay, in just about 4 or 5 minutes, you should see the sauce thicken up like this. Go ahead and turn off the heat. And the sauce should be thick like this. Okay, it's done. It's been 30 minutes, so let's check on the sticky rice, see how it's doing. And here we are. Let's take this out. And again, let's fluff up the rice. Ooh, it's sticky. There we go. Okay, let's try a piece here, see what it tastes like. Wow, so good. Okay, let's cut up some mangoes. Okay, so the next thing we'll need to do is peel the mango with a knife and then slice it. After you have peeled your mango, go ahead and slice it or dice it, cut it up any way that you want. Plate it up. Just put some of the sticky rice in a small bowl like this and flip it over and lift it up. Let's place some mangoes around the sticky rice. Of course, you can plate it up any way that you want, but this is how I'm going to do it. So this is how I placed my mangoes, and I have a little bit left, so I'm just going to chop them into little pieces. Okay, let's spoon some of the coconut cream sauce right on top. There we go. There we are. Next, I'm going to add some of the toasted mung beans right on top of this. Just sprinkle some right on top. And if you don't want to use toasted mung beans, you can use like toasted sesame seeds or maybe even some roasted chopped peanuts. Next, I'm going to add some of the chopped mangoes. And we're going to sprinkle this around here. Right on top of the cream sauce. And then to top this off, you can use like either a mint, like some mint leaves, or like a Thai basil. And I think I'll use Thai basil. And just stick it right down the middle. So here we have it. Thai sweet sticky rice with mangoes. What do you guys think? Looks good, right? Actually, there's no one home right now, so I'm gonna have to eat this all by myself, which I will enjoy, and I hope you will too. There we are. Delicious. If you like this recipe, please be sure to subscribe. I have a lot of Asian cooking videos out there. I try to come out with a new video every week. You guys have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you later, alligator. Bye.